This is Ian Utility back with another live stream. For those listening to me through the Attention Live software on our Amazon Alexa skill or our YouTube audio only stream, thank you for your attention. And for those that are tuned in through Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, I'm loving you right now. I want to talk about being a futurist. Can you imagine Steve Jobs and his team thinking that this would be the remote control of our life the way it is today? I mean, can you imagine all the things that we experience today and the person or the team that first thought of the idea? To be a futurist, you got one or two options to be a futurist. And either way, you got to put on the star shirt and definitely come at it with some courage. So regardless of what kind of futurist you are, it takes a certain amount of faith, of risk, to be a futurist. So the first is the kind that I am not, and that is a scientist. Those that study history and the present and make scientific declarations on what will be in the future. And I'm grateful for those people. I learn from those people. I study what those people have to say. And then there are the futurists like me, which I joke around being fake futurists. But we're the ones that have the audacity to declare what could be, and ideally, not just talky talk, because that doesn't do anything, but actually put words to action and create and manifest that future. You see, that's what the team at Apple did. That's what the team at Tesla has done. That's what the people that started the first airplane or the first railroad or electricity. It was what could be, what if we could, what if we could. And it goes from what if we could to how could we do that. And then what will it take? What kind of risks do we have to mitigate? What type of sacrifices do we have to make? And so I love to talk about the future. It's my very most favorite thing. And I guess one, because I can't be wrong. How do you know if I'm wrong yet? How do you know that Attention Live will not be as significant of a platform as Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube? You know what Jack Dorsey and his team did at Twitter, what they've done with text, what the team at YouTube has done with video, or what Mark Zuckerberg and the team at Facebook have done with community? I believe our team's going to do with audio, with voice. Well, we're not there yet, so I can say that if I want to. I can't be wrong until we get there. And now that I've put that out there as a futurist, now it is my responsibility to put action and sacrifice and investment and time and belief. And no matter what hurdles come, and they come every single day, hurdles come every single day. I already made my decision. I made my decision about the castle that I'm building. And that's a big thing I want to encourage my friends that are there on LinkedIn and Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube watching me live stream, either live or the archive. Thank you for your attention. Those that are listening on our Amazon Alexa skill. And if you don't want to watch but you want to listen, I'm live streaming in real time, 11:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just say to your Alexa device, Alexa, enable Attention Live. Then say, Alexa, open Attention Live. It'll say what channel, say Ian Utility. And you'll be hearing the same thing I'm saying right now. Building a castle. To build a castle, ultimately, is to dedicate your life as a leader and the life of many generations to come toward an effort that none of you will see. You see, castles took hundreds, and in many times, half a millennia to complete. That means that a king and a queen, a duke and a duchess, a warlord and his baby maker, or hey, maybe a warlordess and her manservant. Hey, there's been all kinds of cultures out there in the past. But it's the people in charge that were futurists. And they said, one day we are going to have a castle. It's going to be the most important thing in all of the land. And we are going to do whatever it takes. We will spend half millennia. We will dedicate all of our people, their children, their children's children, their children's 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 children, until it is done. And one day, in 248 years or in 473 years, this castle will be complete. And 20 generations from now, they will enjoy the future that we imagined, and we put blood, sweat, and tears, or of course, in the case of tyrants, it was other people's blood, sweat, and tears. That is what it is. So don't do that. Don't use people. But think to yourself, are you building a castle? That's my question. Like, what are you investing your time into tomorrow that has to do more than just getting a paycheck or getting a little bit of praise and applause or feeling good? Like what? Like, what are you doing? Are you doing anything? I'm not here to get in your face. Whoa. I don't care what you do. I care what I do. I'm not making these live streams for you, individual man, woman, that is amazing and incredible and I have honor for. No. This is not for you. No. This whole thing is to show the world the problem. The problem is I can't live stream everywhere at one time. I have to have 5 different cell phones, either with Wi-Fi like I'm here or LTE connection, and this is the solution. That's why I'm doing this. Second reason, to document my life. I'm just sharing the stuff I'm thinking about. I was like, I probably haven't live streamed for a while. Time to get back on the live stream train. So I did a little warm-up round. And then I talked about being a father, and then several one talking about being a friend, and now talking about being a futurist. I don't care what you do. I care what I do. And most of the time, I'm talking to me. This is like a mirror. Okay, I'm just talking to me. I'm encouraging my heart. I'm patting myself on the head. I'm rubbing my back. I'm slapping my own ass. I'm like, you can do it, bro. You can build a castle. And that's what my intention is. Everybody always thought Armageddon's coming. Everybody always thought the end of the world is near. Everybody always said for 2,000 years, Jesus is coming back. And maybe one day Armageddon happens, and maybe one day the world ends. And I'm a guy, I'm a Jesus guy, so I'm thinking Jesus might be coming back sooner than later. Maybe now. That would be a good time. I'm ready. I got nothing I got to settle. I'm ready for the end of the world. I'm ready for an accident. I'm ready. I'm good. I have nothing else to do in my life for me to be satisfied with what I've done and who I am. But I also want to live as though medicine's going to let me make it 120 years and live in a way that I'm developing something for many, 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 many generations to come. Futurist. When I speak at technology conferences, I often start off talking about the first great entrepreneur of the Silicon Valley, my ancestor, Lieutenant Moraga. He founded the city of San Jose. He founded the Presidio in San Francisco. And for 10 generations, we've all lived in the San Francisco Bay Area. And I don't look back at him saying, look what great things he's done. I look back at him and say, I can achieve a legacy like that. I am going to be a futurist like him. I'm going to imagine what could be the city of San Jose. I'm going to create that, and that will be a castle that is built. You see, if you live in San Jose, you're living in Moraga's castle. You get that? And so I'm building a castle right now called Attention Life. I've built other castles in the past, many, many, many of them. Some have crumbled and some are still standing. And I will build many more castles. It's not about Attention Life, it's about me and my passion and drive and enthusiasm and commitment to building great things. And I encourage anybody that's listening to me live or that watches or listens to this archive to do the same.